vinegar, salt, and the herbs that you all pulled. And then we'll taste that brine to make sure we like the way it tastes before we put our pickles in it. But also, just like you're washing and sterilizing your hands, we have to wash and sterilize these jars to make sure that no bacteria grows in the jars. So I've been in here getting the water boiling, and what we'll do is you all will come in and help me take all of the tops and lids off of the jars. Then we'll stack them in my big pot of water and let them boil for about 10 minutes. And then while we're letting that boil, we'll get all of the vegetables out, make sure they're clean. And what we'll do next is we'll probably have to cut some of these carrots because they're a lot bigger than our jars are. So we'll decide how we want to cut the carrots, and Bremen and I and Alon will cut the carrots because we need to use a really sharp knife to cut the carrots because they're hard. And then once we get everything cut, we'll have them in different pans, and then we'll put all of our vegetables into the jars, and then we'll come around with a pitcher that we take the vinegar brine, and we'll use a pitcher, and we'll fill up each one of those jars with vinegar just to cover the top of the vegetables. As long as those vegetables are covered in that vinegar brine, no bacteria can get to those vegetables. That means they'll be safe to eat. Does anybody know why they're safe to eat? Because of the vinegar. What does the vinegar have special about it that keeps these pickles from going bad?
It has been fermented, maybe.
It's fermenting, but why is it fermenting?
Because the bugs.
The bugs. It's because it's an acidic environment. So we're creating an acidic environment in the vinegar. Nothing can live in the vinegar because of the acidity. That means it's kind of tart. Like a lemon has a lot of acidity in it. So you can actually use lemons and salt to preserve as well. But in our case, we're going to use vinegar today because it's easier and more people like vinegar. It doesn't get as cloudy as lemons do. So your pickles stay really pretty. In the jar on the shelf, you can just leave them as a decoration or to eat. They look really good when you put them on the plate. Yes, sir. Hey, Thirsty, I'm Hudson. Nice to meet you.
We're going to get everybody's water after we wash our hands, or before we wash our hands, we'll drink water. The pickles that you guys are going to do today will not stay on the shelf. They are called refrigerator pickles, which means they stay where?
In the refrigerator.
In the refrigerator. Good.
How you eat them.
All right, y'all. Let's head in. Should we go ahead and have them wash their hands and then sit down?
Yep.
All right. Let's get a line. Start going in.